trying to reconnect. Hello. Hi. Hello and welcome to Cap at Home. I am Miss Ivy and thank you for joining me for cotton ball balloons. We are getting ready to make some awesome fun balloons out of paper and we're going to do cotton ball painting. So if you can see that, you're going to make those and you see they're puffed out a little bit. So we're getting ready to make some cotton ball balloons and you're going to do cotton ball painting. So this is a fun project, especially when you're getting ready for a really cool party or you want to decorate your room. I know a lot of people are getting ready to go back to school, campuses and things of that nature, so you can have something very nice to hang outside your door or just something nice to give to maybe your teachers. So we're going to start with a couple of things. Always your acrylic paint, different colors, okay? And I will show you my array of different colors of paint, okay? And you will see that there, okay? And we're going to, you also want to have like an OCD. Well, I decided, I'm just going to adjust my camera here. I decided to use Lionel Richie, for those who may know Lionel Richie. But we're going to use the shape, a circular shape. So I have this, and then I have a little box of mints. Anything that you have that may be in a circular format, you can certainly use. And we have different size, okay, circles. I'm just going to use the bottom of this to make some circles and make circle designs. So we have our paint palette. And what do we have? We have cotton balls. Woo! All kinds of cotton balls. Okay. So I believe we're ready. We have our glue dots. Okay. We have a hole punch because we will need that. And I believe, and we have paper. So we're ready to rock and roll. So we're going to paint a little design using we're going to do a circular motion, but we're going to end up with something like this. I did this a little earlier. It had a chance to dry, so we're going to work with that, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that a little later. So we're getting ready to get started. So now I'm going to just zero in on my workstation. You have to make sure that you have set your workstation up very well, okay, to accommodate everything that you need. Okay, so, and I think we're there. So I'm going to start off with, here are my circle shapes, okay? I'm going to use those 3 sizes, all right? Okay, so I have them laid out in front of me. All right, and then I have plain paper. Then I have some color paper because I want to use some different color paper for like my background, okay? So if you can see my orange and you can see my yellow, okay? If you can see those 2 right there, wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to take my Sharpie, if I didn't hide it from myself earlier, okay, and we're going to start with the big one, okay? So we're just going to go around, okay, trace around that circle. You get a nice even circle, all right? Okay, I'm going to move that to the side. Then I think I'm going to try, let's see, oh, this size. And I think we have enough room still on the same paper, right? Hey, how about that? And we're going to go around. Okay, and we'll do a couple of those, okay. Now keep in mind, this is the back side, okay? So it doesn't matter, that's just the back side. Then we're gonna do another one for another shape. Okay, and this is just the back side we're working with. So I'm gonna put that right in the middle. And we're going to circle around that one. So I'm doing, just sort of outlining a little bit right now, okay? Because we're getting ready to paint. Oh, Okay, we can put that up now. So, the paint. Now I'm gonna turn these over, okay? So I'm just gonna work from the back, work from the back. All right, don't need all the other stuff there. Okay, so now I'm going to, with my palette, I'm gonna put some different colors in here. Let's see, I like this turquoise. This is really cool color. Something nice and bright. I'm gonna dab a little bit into your paint palette. It's good to have one of these little things or a paper plate. You can use a paper plate, not a problem. That will also work for you too as well. We're going to do a couple other different shades of blues. Okay. And let's see, I think I have another different color blue. Okay. And white, because we're going to sort of accent some things here. So this always softens up your colors. So I'm going to put that over here. Okay. So you always want to set up your different shades. Whatever shades you want to use, you want to set them up. So I'm going to move that out of the way. Okay. Put a little bit of that there. Okay, I think that was some extra paint there. And let's do a little yellow. Okay. Okay, that's a little thick there. Okay, yellow. All right, we'll just wipe that off. Always just take a little piece of extra and just wipe off if there's something that's gooply gop. All right, now don't forget, paint will wash off. Okay, the acrylic paint will wash off. My hands are going to get messy, but that's okay. Totally okay. All right, move all my other things out of the way so I can just focus on what I'm working on right now. So we have our two pieces here, and we're going to our cotton balls. Our cotton balls. I'm going to put the cotton balls right there so we can make sure you're getting ready for cotton ball painting. This is so cool. Okay, put them right there. All right, so I'm just going to pull some apart, right? Dab it right into that blue. I'm going to pull this apart, dab it into that blue. Pull some apart, dab it into that blue. Pull some apart, dab it into the purple, and dab it into the yellow, and I'll dab this into the white. Okay, so those are my colors that I selected to use. Okay, so now with all of that, I'm going to, remember we did our circles, okay? So now I'm going to start with this one, and we're just going to start in a circular motion of painting, okay? So you're going to take your cotton ball. Now the beauty is that some of the cotton ball will stay on the palette, okay? All right, some of it's going to stay right on here, and we want it to stay on there because it's going to give it a more of a two-dimensional layer kind of format, okay? So we're just going to dab a little bit, and then just in a circular motion, I'm just going to dab, 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 okay? And I'll put that back over there. So I'm going to use another color now, and we're dabbing, okay? So you are doing right now, and it's going to have all of its different little, it's going to leave different kind of marks, okay, all around, and that's what we want. We want that, okay? Purple, purple, turquoise, those colors sort of remind you of like really beautiful, oh, I love that, springy, summery colors. We're going to add a little yellow now. Okay, the yellow wants to stay down there. Okay, we're going to add yellow here, 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 here. Now, since this wants to stay on the palette, I'm going to leave it on the palette. You take your other hand, you pinch it on there and leave it there, okay? Pinch that on there and leave it there. And it's okay because we want it to be there, all right? So you're going to, let's do some more. Let's start leaving that yellow down there, okay? All right. And that's okay. Painting is going to be messy. We want messy. Messy is good. It just comes out so pretty. All right. Who said painting was going to be neat? Not. Not unless you're painting your walls at home. Okay. Now we're going to just dab a little white. And we're mixing now. White will soften up some of the darker colors. Right? Right. And we just, so you see that softening now? And we just sort of dab on the edges. Now keep in mind, the majority of our design is in the inside. And that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to leave a little bit of that white in there. We'll leave a little piece of that there, okay? Because when it dries, it really hardens. Okay? All right, so I'm going to put that over there. Now, I think I want some of the blue. Let's get some of this blue in there too as well. And this has a little sparkliness to it. And we just dab. Okay, now we can leave some of that there. Just pinch and pull. Pinch and pull, okay? All right, pinch and pull, and that's all you're doing. So, now you could possibly, you can use a blow dryer to dry it real quickly, or you could just sit now, you can set it outside because it's so nice and sunny, right? All right, so we pinch. So you see how it's sort of puffing up a little bit? We have a little design going there. So that's really cool. Let's try to get a little purple dabbed in there. And we're gonna leave some purple there too as well. All right, and we'll leave that purple there. Okay, wonderful. And we have like a little flow going here. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. Now, so we're gonna let this, leave this to absolutely dry over here, okay? Yes, so we're gonna move that to the side. We'll let it dry some. All right, and let's work with this one now. And let's see, what other colors? We may wanna add orange. Let's add a little orange to it. Take another piece of cotton ball, pinch off of it. And do a little dabbing around. Let's see, where's my design? Yep, we're within our design. We are doing good. Okay, leave that there. And then we'll take some more of this yellow. Oh, it has a little orange in it. Okay. And we can add that to it. I think I'm gonna start leaving some of this in here because it's not a lot. So we'll just leave that there. Whoop. Come on. Okay. Now we're going to more of a turquoise. We're going to add turquoise in the midst of all of this. And you can just go around. Okay. Leave that there. And we'll add a little bit of this, another type of turquoise, which has a little bit more green in it. And if you dab, it depends on how you dab, which design you come out with, huh? Yeah. And as long as you're going in a circular motion, you see your colors coming in. And I'm gonna leave some of this blue here. I'm gonna leave strings, yeah, little blue there too as well. Okay. And let's see, oh, we have our yellow, we're missing purple. Let's add a little purple to this too. Just a little dab splattered around, again in a nice circular motion. Okay, so we're going to now and pull some of that off, leave that there, leave that on there, and leave that on there. Okay, and leave that one on there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you next what you do once it dries. All right, because we know this is going to have to dry for a little bit. Okay, and alrighty, I think we're going to go for it. Mix a little bit. We have a lot of orange. We're going to just sort of mix some more of this orange in here and leave some of the orange with a little bit of the yellow as well. Okay, let's leave some of that. Maybe my next class I'll show you the end result of this one, but we're getting ready to finish one off. Okay, so that's ready to dry. So we have that ready to dry. This one's gonna dry, and we're gonna move this to the side. Now, I'm gonna set that to the side. Now I'm gonna show you once it dries, what happens. Okay, so we have this. This is dry. I'm gonna flip it to the side, to the back part now. Now I'm just going to use, let's see. We'll use Lionel Richie CD again. And I'm just gonna circle. I didn't do that before, but that's okay because I wanted to show you. You could do it either way. Okay, I'm just gonna circle around. Okay, move him to the side. We're going to use this size right here. Circle around. Okay, and I think I'm going to do 2 of those actually. So circle around. Okay, now we're ready to cut out. Scissors in hand. Be very careful with cutting. And see, this is still sort of kind of drying, so that's okay. But we're there. Okay, and for my background, I decided I'm going to use a different color. So I'm going to use this yellow. Okay, so really, if you put those 2 together on top, right, like that, okay, measuring it, right, okay, right on top, guess what? You can cut both of them out at the same time, okay? All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut, start cutting. Now, the cutting will be a little harder than normal because the paint and the cotton balls, okay, have dried a little bit, okay? So you're just gonna cut following your outline. And then we're getting ready to put this little balloon together. Okay, so now we have that, our 2 pieces, okay, and that's okay if that has that on the back. Because you know what? It's just going to go on the back anyway. Okay, so that's just our closure. Because we have the stuffed cotton balls inside, we're going to make it puffy a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side for right now. And we're going to cut our other 2 shapes out, okay? All right. So, I'm just going to cut around in a circular motion again. And it's okay if your circle's not straight. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? All right, so we have that. Here we go. Now that's a different design, isn't it? Yeah. You get different ones, different types of designs out of your shapes. Okay? And that's out of your painted shapes, so we're gonna cut again. And see what we have. What kind of designs do we have here? Okay. So we're going to move all that to the side. So we don't need it now. Okay. Wow, we have some different kind of designs. Look at there. Yeah, they're totally different. All from the same painting project, but totally different. Isn't that cool? Okay. So we're going to set that to the side. Now, glue zots, right? Yes, you know I love glue zots. Anyone that has had class with Miss Ivy knows she loves glue zots. For me, they're easy peasy. Okay, so we're going to just take that. We're going to place it different spots around, okay? It'll just be easier for closure. Okay. Lift that up. Lift that up. And the way to really work with the glue dots, you're just rubbing it. Okay, like I'm rubbing it right here. You just rub it down. Okay. And you rub it down right here. Now, I'm going to leave a little opening because I'm going to hole punch here. Okay. And I'm going to put that to the side. Okay. We're going to take some paper towel. I mean, what is this? Cotton ball, right? We're taking cotton ball. And we're placing it, spreading it around. La, 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 la. Spreading it all around in the middle, just in that middle section. Now, I'm going to place my top part right here on top very carefully. Okay, right? Press down on the sides. Okay, so make sure that glue is there. Okay. All right, gives it a little puff. You can add more cotton balls in here if you like. Depends on how puffy you want it to be. But spread it out a little bit. Okay, just pull it apart some and slide it in. Okay, so once it's in there, okay, you see how it's lifting up a little bit? Okay, it's not flat anymore, it's sort of coming out now. Okay, now we can add a little more, a few more of these little strips of glue dots. But before you do, what color? Let's see, we want to have some string because we want to cut it and be able to hang it, right? And I like to twist, you know what, I like to really add a little more depth to my strings. So I like to twist them before I actually apply them, okay? So easy, you can always just twist, twist, twist. Okay, you do something like that and it gives you more, you know, nice little dimension on not just a plain string. Just twist them, that's all you have to do. Okay, so because it's now twist, okay, now I'm gonna cut right here, right here. Now, and you almost have to braid it. So you just keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting, keep twisting. Okay, now I'm gonna put just sort of slide one right here on the side. I'm gonna slide another in, the other end right over here, okay? And I still wanna add more cotton balls, I tell you. I want it to really puff out some, so come on, in there. Because I really want it to be really puffy. It's supposed to be a balloon. So now I'm going to apply my glue dots on top of that string, laying down, right? Take your finger, just pull up, okay? Now we're gonna close, we're gonna go in for the big close now, okay? Going for the big close here, okay? On one side there. And take your time, pull it up, okay? And we're just, it's not twisted all the way. We don't want it twisted. Okay. And you can take your time and actually twist, because then you get a nice twist. See that twist? It's really cool. Very nice twist, okay? Okay, so once you twist, then try to place that right there inside. Everything goes inside. And you press down for closure. Okay, and I'm gonna put one more dot right there for a final closure. Okay. And we'll lift that up. Okay, close that. All right, so we have a little balloon. Hello, we have a cotton ball balloon. So you can actually, I mean, it's really cool design. I love that. So you can see how you can make your own party decorations. You can make your own balloons. You don't have to necessarily blow them up all the time. You can just make your own. Simple, easy peasy, nothing long, okay? All right, and you have your balloons. Okay, so I'm gonna add that, guess what, to my other balloon collection, all right? And so you see the balloons, okay? So you have something like that, something really cool, and you have something that has texturized, and it was just simply with cotton balls, cotton ball painting. So thank you for sharing and coming in to join me for cotton ball painting. Now, most important piece, you have to clean up everything. You clean up all of your little tools, all of your other little circular designs. Again, you can put the glue dot on one end to the other end. You can hole punch, put a string through this particular piece, and you have more designs. So make sure you clean your palettes very good. Cleanup is very important. Your hands, you can wash all the paint off your hands, not a problem, okay? And I'm sure your parents and parents who are doing this with your children, by all means, please try it and send us a picture that you've completed it, okay? Show us what designs that you did. We love to see the designs that whenever we present the classes, we would love to see the designs that come out. So thank you for sharing this time with me and with Miss Ivy, and I enjoyed having you. So until next time, see you later. Bye-bye.